friends, today we are going to study principle and applications of refrigeration. In this we will study two types of systems. The first one is vapor compression system and second is vapor absorption system. So now we will see firstly what is the principle of vapor compression system. Here on the screen you can see the basic construction of vapor compression system. The system is also known as mechanical refrigeration system. Mainly it consists of sequence of events like condensation, evaporation, compression and condensation again. For these events to take place, various components are required. You can see here on the screen. With the help of this diagram, we will see now what is the principle of refrigeration. Here it is a condenser. The liquid refrigerant is placed here. Let us assume that the refrigerant is under pressure and the vapor and liquid phases are in equilibrium. Then here it is the expansion valve which controls the rate of flow of refrigerant into the evaporator, converting the refrigerant from high pressure to low pressure. Subsequently, a mixture of vapor and liquid enters the evaporator, which consists of coils. Here the refrigerant evaporates by absorbing heat from the space. The molecules move apart by breaking intermolecular forces. The energy required for this process is taken from the surrounding environment, that is space which is to be cooled. In this step, liquid vaporizes completely, though some liquid still remains. A liquid trap is used here to remove the retained liquid and then it is returned to the condenser. The saturated vapor from the evaporator is passed to the compressor, and during compression, heat of compression is added to the vapor and the pressure rises. The compression is adiabatic and on the discharge side it produces supersaturated gas. The supersaturated vapor flows to the condenser where the gas is liquefied. Thus, one cycle is completed and in this similar way the process is continued. Now we will see what is the principle of vapor absorption system. This basic absorption cycle employs two fluids, the refrigerant and absorbent. Water is a refrigerant and lithium bromide is used as the absorbent. These fluids are separated and recombined in the cycle. You can see here on the screen the basic construction of vapor absorption system. With the help of this diagram, we will see now what is the principle of vapor absorption system. This is the evaporator. The water is passed through a tube. It is cooled by spraying water over the tubes. The sprayed water flashes and further cools the chilled water in the tube. The chilled water goes to the environment which is to be cooled and abstracts heat from the chamber. The low pressure refrigerant vapor is absorbed into the absorbent, releasing a large amount of heat. The liquid refrigerant absorbent solution is pumped to a high operating pressure generator. Heat is added at a high pressure generator from a steam. The added heat causes the refrigerant to dissolve from the absorbent and vaporize. The vapors flow to a condenser where heat is rejected and condensed to a high pressure liquid. This liquid is then throttled through an expansion valve to the lower pressure in the evaporator where it evaporates by absorbing heat and provides useful cooling. The remaining liquid absorbent in the generator passes through a valve where its pressure is reduced and then is recombined with the low pressure refrigerant vapors returning from the evaporator so that cycle can be completed. Now we will see the applications of refrigeration. It is used for removal of heat from chemical reactions, then for preservation of thermolabile substances, to liquefy processing gas. It is also used for purification of products. Thank you.